hold on. I gotta fill you guys in on something. I solved the mystery. I have no idea how my brain jumbled my memories up so bad. Okay, so to give a little bit of context, I'm gonna spill a little bit of what happened during the members watch along, so people who are out of the loop can get filled in. So after we finished watching the movie, we were just like having a little bit of like casual talk, and I talked about how Nijisanji like got a batsu or something, and they had to do stand-up for like an hour, but instead of doing like stand-up comedy, they just started like made a like 1 hour compilation of them reading puns off of a list. And I remember being in Discord with like other livers and just being like, what is this? What is this? Like, this is not stand-up. And we started Googling the puns that they were saying and just found the actual list that they were reading from, so we could like start like saying the punchlines before they did. And for whatever reason, I wasn't entirely sure who it was, but I was leaning towards Selen. So I asked her. And turns out that it wasn't her, so I was like really confused. What is going on? I know that this happened. I know that I didn't dream this. Well, it turns out I did not imagine this. This actually happened. This actually happened, but it wasn't Selen. It wasn't Selen. And you are not gonna believe what an absolute idiot I am. It wasn't a Nijisanji liver, and I was not in call with Nijisanji livers. This was in 2015 with me and a bunch of mates when we were watching final bets from game trailers where they make bets around E3, and a dude called Kyle lost, and his punishment was to do stand-up. It was 8 years ago! And I have somehow deluded myself into thinking it happened in Nijisanji. If you want to see the video I'm talking about, search up Final Bets, Kyle's stand-up. How does that even happen? I don't know. It's the most severe case of Mandela effect I've ever been a part of. Delulu gone wrong. Delulu has derailed, crashed into the woods, kept going down a hill, into a lake, and to the bottom. 8 years ago, you deluded yourself into thinking... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I managed this. How? I was sure that it was with Niji livers in Call 2, just laughing and pointing, and Nijisanji didn't even exist. It didn't even exist! I don't even think, like, VTubing as a term existed! Did Live 2D even exist back then? Hold on, when did Live 2D get invented? When was Live 2D created? Okay, Live 2D has been around since 2008. Okay, never mind. Live 2D has been around for longer. Okay, thank God. We at least have that. You gaslit yourself? I know. I don't freaking know how I managed. I genuinely have no idea how I managed that. Time traveling is a hell of a thing. It messes up your perception a lot. Apparently, as I am walking proof of. But you want to know the funniest thing? The funniest thing was watching... Not a lot of people. Most people were just pointing and laughing and thinking that, oh my god, Ike is going crazy. But there was a handful of people that was just like, no, wait, hold on, let him cook. Because I remember this too. But now we know that they literally can't. So some people were just like, no. This guy makes sense. Not the shared Mandela effect. You gaslighted them. It wasn't on purpose. You gotta give me credit. If you want to trick your enemies, you first gotta trick yourself. I guess. What are you doing, Ike? I don't know. Because I think the reason I managed to sway people to think and be like, no, this makes sense, was because I was wholly convinced that this was a thing that happened. So when people started telling me, Ike, this never happened, I started questioning my sanity. I genuinely thought I was going insane. But now I know. I figured it out. We can put it to rest. The mystery is solved. 泣いちゃダメ、泣いちゃダメ、でも本当は言いたいよ。行かないで。